Hello, my healing warrior and healer friends. Today we're going to become strong like bull, or is it strong like ox? How about we're going to become strong like ox, fierce like bull with strengthening exercises. We're going to work on the lower extremities. Now remember, go at your own pace. This is going to be lying down, a great way to start off in your progression of strengthening, starting off lying down. You can even build up your using weights while you're lying down with leg exercises. But you really want to try to be in what I call a zone 1. You want this to feel easy, you don't get out of breath, and you can monitor your heart rate if you want to have your heart rate monitor with you, or oximeter, monitor your oxygen also. But this really needs to be easy. We try to go for a couple of months really in a nice, easy zone, and we slowly build. We retrain our heart and our lungs and our body that we can do this, but without over exacerbating our symptoms. All right, let's get started. So what you'll need is, first of all, you don't need any equipment at all if you don't want to, especially if you're first starting off. But if you'd like, you can get a TheraBand. I have a red one. They go in different resistances. Yellow is usually fairly light. Red is kind of like a light medium, green, blue, and go up in resistance. You can also get a TheraBand like this, which I'm going to actually use today, and that can wrap around your legs. And then you can, if you'd like, you can use ankle weights. So this is something that you can work up to using ankle weights, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds, as you increase your strength and your stamina and your exercise tolerance. And then you also want a little ball. It could be, if you have a kid's ball, or it could even be just a pillow, something simple like that. Okay? Here we go. So let's just lie down in a comfortable position. And let's focus on our breathing, okay? So putting our hands on our belly, just take a nice inhale, and then an exhale. Out of the mouth, jaw, just open and relaxed. And then breathing in for a count of 4. Pause. And try to see if you can breathe out for a count of 6. Okay, one more time. Pause. And then exhale for a count of 6. Because we're really going to be working on flowing, moving, coordinating the movement with our breath. And taking an inhale, exhaling, bring the leg just gently, nice little stretch. Bringing your knee up to your chest. You can even roll it around if you like. 3 times, and then the other way. And exhaling it down. You can inhale and exhale, sliding that leg up, and just gently squeezing it in. And you can go around 3 times in one direction, and reversing the direction. Now taking an inhale, bringing the other leg up and just squeezing them. Squeezing your knees into your chest. And you can even rock a little. A nice little massage in your back. Great. And we're going to just bring our legs down in a bent position. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to place the ball or the pillow, or nothing. You don't have to have any equipment for this either. Right between our knees. And what you want to do is you inhale, and then when you exert yourself, that's when you do the exhale. So you're going to inhale, And exhale, slowly rolling up into a bridge. And then coming back in. And again, inhale, exhale. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you go up. Inhale. Exhale, really activating the gluteal muscles and the hamstrings. Inhale. One more time. Exhaling. Squeezing that ball or pillow if you have it between your knees. And then exhaling. Back down. Great. So what we're going to do after that is we're going to take, if you have a long hairband, you can tie it into a knot because you're going to wrap it around your legs. Or if you have this, you can also tie that and put that around your legs. So you can put it around your knees. And then we're just going to bring it out. So it's abduction. So we're going to inhale, exhale, bring it out as we spread our legs apart, our knees apart, and back in. Exhaling out. Inhaling, slowly controlling it back in. Exhaling out. Try really activating those gluteal muscles, helping you to control it as you hold it out for a pause, and then bringing it back in. 4, exhaling out. Back in, inhaling. 5, exhale. How about one more time? And we're going to keep this here. And remember, you don't even have to use a TheraBand if you're just starting off. We're going to roll into a sidelining position. So the way to grade this is, first, don't use a TheraBand because what we're going to be doing is leg lifts. Second, you can use a TheraBand up. The farther up your leg it is, the easier it's going to be. If you want to make it really challenging, you bring it down farther. Or you can also put ankle weights on. So I'm going to just do it by my thighs. Alright? And let's try to do 8 of these. So we're going to take an inhale. You can have your head rested on your hand, or for even better alignment, you can have your head rested on a pillow or your arm. So you're going to inhale and exhale as we bring it up. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 4, and notice as I go, I'm going at a slow pace, controlled. You might not even want to go more slowly because we don't want to start hyperventilating. We don't want to start breathing faster because that can cause shortness of breath, lung irritation, perhaps increased heart rate even. So do the pace that works best for your breathing rate. This is the last one. I'm breathing it in. And then we're just going to take the bottom leg out. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the leg up like that. So we're going to be doing leg abduction for our inner thighs. So we're going to take an inhale, exhale, bring it up. My front leg is actually at about a 45-degree angle. Exhale. If that's not comfortable, you bring it back a little more. Exhale. 3. And some people actually prefer to bring the other leg in the front and the back, the front leg in the back a little. You can see what works best for you and for your hips. I actually prefer this way. Let's do 2 more. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Exhale, up. Just do 1 more for good luck. Exhale, up. And back down. Awesome, guys. Okay, and then we're going to slowly get up. So just go to the other side. Alright, so same thing. First we're going to start bringing our legs up into adduction, work the outer thighs, and then we're going to work the inner thighs. You can either have your leg in the front or in the back, just so you can bring it up in what feels best for your alignment, for your hips. Alright, so let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhale to bring it down. Exhale as you bring it up. Exhale to 3. Like focusing on that leg muscle, the outer thighs, your glutes. 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. And it can feel almost like this is so slow, but it's so good to coordinate your breath with your movement. 6. Because you don't want to be getting out of breath. Remember, we want this to be easy, zone 1. We call it easy peasy. You want to be challenging yourself slightly, but not so much that you're going to start having more symptoms. This is the last one. Because remember, we're retraining our body how to stay calm, not get so hyper aroused, but how to stay in a calm state while strengthening and exercising, while maintaining our breathing rate at a slower, more calm and controlled pace, as well as our heart rate. Okay? So we're going to go now to, if you want to bring your lower leg out into the front, just bring it to a 45-degree angle, or you can bring it out directly in alignment with your body, but your top leg goes in the front, whatever you prefer. I'm going to bring it out at 45-degree angles then. So we're going to take another inhale, exhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. You can exhale through pursed lips as long as it's not too forced, or through a closed mouth. You shouldn't be working so hard that if you try to exhale through a closed mouth and through your nose, that it should be too difficult. Hopefully you have some good, fun music on to keep you motivated and make this a little more fun. Okay, let's do 1 more. Okay, and then just relax. Alright, since I'm already in this position, might as well stay in this position. So what we're going to do is just roll over onto our backs, and we're going to lift the leg up. So remember again, you don't need a TheraBand if you don't want to, but you could use a TheraBand up here. You can grade it, making it harder down there. Or you can also use ankle weights. So I'm actually going to bring this down here a little more. Okay. And so we're going to inhale and again exhale. You can really feel that quad muscle work. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to make it a little more challenging, flex your foot and you'll notice you'll feel it more. I actually feel myself shaking with this one. I gotta do this more. Exhale. Inhale. 6, 7, And last one, exhale into 8. Okay. And then we're gonna just focus on the other leg, doing the exact same thing. If you feel like you need to take a water break, take a water break. If you feel like you just need to take a rest, a couple more belly breaths, do whatever is best for you. That's what's so great about these videos, you can pause when you need to. All right, we're gonna take an inhale, exhale, flex the foot, bring it up. Exhaling, 2. Exhaling, 3. And I gotta say, there's been times before when I felt like I was in a time crunch, I wanted to get these in, and I went fast, and it actually backfired on me, where I actually ended up really out of breath and even in bed. So this is why we're going at a really nice pace. Go even slower if that feels better for you. If you don't want to crash, we want to keep getting better and better. It's so hard when we start feeling good and then we regress a little. It gets really frustrating. So we want to try to prevent that as much as possible. Still, that felt like a great one. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook our foot. I'm going to hook my back foot. The TheraBand is going to come right on into the sole of that foot. And then the TheraBand is going to come right across on top of the other foot, the front foot. And what I'm going to do is then straighten out my back leg again, and I'm going to bring it up towards me. Okay? So we're going to inhale and exhale. And back. Okay, this might feel too hard. You might need less resistance in your TheraBand or no TheraBand at all. Sometimes it's nice just training the muscle movement without any resistance, just to get that muscle memory working, the muscles engaged. If you don't use a TheraBand, you exhale, bring it up, and just imagine and really focus on just squeezing these muscles. This is a hard one, guys, so definitely use less resistance if you need to. I've been doing some leg exercises for a couple months now, lying down. And I need to stop talking because I start losing track of my count. Okay, so let's take an inhale and do the other leg. So we exhale. And you want to also contract your abdominal muscles as you bring it. Let's make this an ab exercise also. The core is so important in all these exercises because it helps stabilize us. So you contract your abs a little. As you exhale and bring it up. Inhale. Abs, and bring it up. So you coordinate a lot. The breath, abdominal contraction, stability, and leg muscles. Strengthening. Like getting it all to work together as a unit, like it's supposed to. It's easy for abdominal muscles to get weak when we're in bed a lot. We just can't do as much. And let's do one more. Inhale. Nice job, you guys. For me, that was the hardest. So what was the hardest for you? So the next one we're going to be doing is the calf. Gotta work on those calves because it helps pump our blood. So what you're going to do is, and you can do your calves one at a time or both at the time. You can take again your long TheraBand or this TheraBand, and if you're comfortable, you can sit up like this. Or or maybe bend your leg. You can bend your knee if you're not as flexible in the hamstrings. So I'm going to do 1 foot at a time. But if you'd like to save time, do 2 feet at the same time. And all you're going to do is on the exhale is you can push out and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm going to straighten my leg just for a little more resistance. A little bend in the knee though. This doesn't feel like it's enough resistance. Just choke down on that TheraBand, and then yeah, you definitely will feel it. And then you have to work more also on controlling it coming up. Inhaling. Exhaling. Remember, you're contracting your lower abdominal muscles a little too as you exhale. And I'm going to reverse. You can also do, if it's hard sitting up like this, you can do this in a reclined position pretty easily as well. You can have your knee a little bent. I'm going to choke down more on it. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it helps to have sneakers on so that the TheraBand can actually hook into the sneaker, the sole of the sneaker a little better. Do not want to be wearing sneakers in bed. Great, nice job you guys. So now we're going to end with a hamstring movement. We're going to be prone on our stomach. If it's helpful, you can put a pillow or a rolled up towel right on your lower abdomen for support. We're going to get on our stomachs. You could use an ankle weight for this also, or again, no TheraBand. And you're just going to rest. You can, if your neck gets stiff, you really want to see if there's a way to prop yourself up enough that you can look down without suffocating yourself. But we're not going to be in the position long enough that hopefully your neck won't get stiff if you do look to the side. So I'm looking to the right. I'm going to use my leg, then my front leg. That's my foot, and now I'm going to bring it up. You exhale and inhale. Now you're going to inhale. Remember, squeeze those little abdominal muscles because you really want that stability for this exercise, especially to support your back. And then you exhale. It's also a great butt exercise. Exhale. Think of your foot, your flat foot, just like pushing away that ceiling. 5. 6. Exhale, squeeze your abs and your butt. Exhale. Last one, exhale. All right, and then you're just going to switch your leg. I'm going to switch positions just so you can see. Okay, and you also want to change the position of your neck. So if you're turning one way, turn the other way. Okay, so bend that knee. You really want to try and make it a 90-degree angle as you go up. Flat foot. That foot is flexed, and you're going to inhale. Exhale as you stabilize your abdominal muscles. Raise, squeeze. Squeeze the butt and push away that ceiling. Inhale. If you feel like you're having lower back pain, you might need a little more support underneath. or you might be going too high. You don't want to really try to push it as high as possible. You want to push what's comfortable. It's actually it's a smaller movement than it feels even. You've been getting a couple, 1 or 2 inches off the floor, you're still working it. Okay, exhale, squeeze the abdominals up. Inhale. Exhale. You might notice one leg is harder than the other. This leg is definitely harder, more difficult than the other. Good back strengthener. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Nice. All right, so that's it. So let's just relax in this position. The prone position is such a great position for breathing. I love this position. If you're ever short of breath, the prone position is a wonderful way to try to get the deeper, more controlled breaths, filling up the back of the lungs even. So you can rest your head on your hands or stretch your arms out and just take a couple of nice deep breaths, expanding into the rib cage. You can even imagine color filling up as I feel it filling into my rib cage, all the way up to the top of my rib cage and my back. You can imagine the color turquoise. And then slowly exhaling it out of your mouth. You can focus on that 4 in-breath, 6 exhale count. How about one more? Filling your body with color, with gratitude. Alright guys, I hope that helped. So let's end. Just bring our hands to our heart. You can stay lying down if you'd like. Bringing our inner awareness to our heart. And thanking ourselves and our body for this time. Thanking our breath for helping us with these exercises. And saying aloud to yourself, I honor the light in me. And gently bowing even to yourself. Bowing in honor and respect of yourself and all that you do. Namaste.